Welcome to Temple Builders Carpentry. Temple Builders. We problem solvers. Temple Builders safety first. Okay, today, Temple Builders, we're talking about spirit levels. All right. So I've read that before the spirit level came into play, okay, carpenters were using old bottles with water in them to find level. Okay. And a lot of carpenters preferred to use the old bottles over the spirit level when they first got introduced. Okay. Now, what we see right here is I got three different types of spirit levels. Okay, first right here, this is a 12-inch spirit level. This is a 16-inch spirit level. Okay, right off top, 16 inches is spacing for studs. Okay, so I can also use this spirit level to find spacing if I'm dealing with joists, studs, anything like that. Okay, right here I have a 4-foot level. Okay, used to plumb or level longer structures. All right, now let's look at this first level right here. It's called torpedo level. All right, so these levels are called spirit levels. Okay, because usually in these vials there is alcohol in them. Okay, alcohol or ethanol. Also, they use oil. Okay. The reason why they don't use water in the vials is because, water easily freezes. Okay. Now, if you got alcohol, okay, it doesn't easily freeze as the water does. Okay. So you can be out in low temperatures. All right. Also, the water has more friction with the bubble. It's easier for the bubble to move in the alcohol than it is in water. Okay, water has more friction with this bubble. So this is a vial with an air bubble in it. Okay, and I believe these levels got introduced to the public around about the 1600s. Okay, now this is called a torpedo level. A torpedo level is between 12 and 6 inches. All right, so if you look at this first vial right here, well, I forgot to tell y'all that usually the dye, because they have the alcohol in the vial, and then they have a dye in there that's usually either a green or yellow, yellowish green. Right here is like a light blue, looks like. Okay, now of course this vial right here, this will find plumb. Okay, you can see the orientation of the vial. You use this to find your vertical plane. All right, now if I turn this level this way, this vial right here will be used to find level, or your horizontal plane, or your parallel. Because if you're a carpenter, okay, you're building with reference to the earth. Okay, so your horizontal right here would be parallel to the earth, or the ground of the earth, and your plumb would be vertical, okay, or perpendicular. Your plumb would be perpendicular to the earth's surface. Okay. Now, I don't work with carpenters when they always find level, right? The carpenters always, this carpenter I work with, when he always found level, he would say 0. Okay, so you zeroing it out. So that basically corresponds with when you're finding level, okay, you're parallel with the earth's surface. Okay, that's 0. Especially if we're dealing with angles. We're dealing with angles, right? So the earth's surface is your 0. And as you rotate, because angles got to do with the measurement of rotation. As you rotate, we get up here, boom. That's your plumb. That's your vertical. That's a 90-degree angle to the earth's surface. Okay? But let's get back to these vials right here, okay? Now, this third vial right here, this got some measurements on it. You got 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, and also you have a 1/2 inch right here, measurements on this vial. So I can use this to find slope. Okay, this got to deal with a quarter of an inch slope for every foot of run, every 12 inches of run. Or I can have a 1/2 inch slope for every 12 inches of run, a foot of run. Okay, now we got another vial right here. This is 45-degree angle. If you look right here, look at this Look at this speed square. All right. Now I can put this speed square on here. Can you see that bubble? Because the speed square has a 45-degree angle, and right there, the bubble is approximately in the middle. Okay. I'm in a house that has foundational problems, so the ceiling joists are uneven, and also the foundation is settling uneven. Okay, so I'm seeing these levels on the table, right? Well, if you look at the bubble is out of level. Okay, that got to do with the foundational problem in this house. Okay, I got them on this table. Okay, now one way you can check your levels. Okay, get you, like I got right here, 3 levels, and look at the valves. Look at your right here, your level valves. And I can look at them. If one is off from the other one, that's how you can look and see whether or not your level is accurate. Okay, you need to check your levels and make sure they're accurate. You need to check your levels at least probably like once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week. All right, because you don't want to be building with an inaccurate level. Okay, another way you can check your level is a simple way. You sit it down. Like I said, this house is uneven. You look at the bubble right here. Okay, it's leaning to the left. Okay, it's touching the left line. You can flip this around. See, it's doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, it's touching the left line. Okay, this is a little simple way of checking your level. Another way of checking your level, y'all need to follow me up here to the board right here. Let me show you. Another way of checking your level. Put your valve right here. See this? I got this center line right here. So you want to have your valve right here in the center line. Okay, and so you put your valve right here in the middle. All right. Put your level on. Get your level. Okay. Now look, I got my marker here. I'm gonna mark the bottom of this. Okay. Let me get it in good position. Okay, that's approximate level. Right? Okay, you make your mark right there at the bottom of your level, and what you do is you flip it around just like this. This is how you checking the accuracy of your level. Flip it around. Remember to keep your valve right here on this center line. Okay, keep your valve right there on that center line, and get it centered. Put it on that line. Put it right there on that same line. Okay, get it centered. See that? Now make your line. Make your mark. Okay, right there. You see that? If they right on top of each other, then your level is pretty accurate. Okay. Now if it's out like something like this, the level could be out like this. Could be out to something like that. See that little gap on the end right there? That's about a 1/4 inch. Or maybe 5/16, something like that. Yeah, I'll throw the level away. If the level is out, if the level is angled like this line right here, I would throw the level away and get rid of it. Okay, it's a way that you can calibrate these valves. Okay, but I don't deal with it. I just throw it away and get another level. Okay, so that's a way of checking your level right there. I want to show you some on this 4-foot level right here. Okay, we got this 4-foot level right here. Now I'm checking plumb. Now as I'm checking plumb, you see the walls is out of plumb. You see the bubble is over to the left. Okay. Now if this was a wall that, I'm going to get ready to straighten. Okay. You look down here at the bottom. Look here at the bottom. You can kick your bottom out like that. Now look up here at the top. Look at my valve at the top. Look at the valve. Now that's plumb. But look how much, go back to the bottom, look how much I'm out. Look how much that's sticking out. That's almost 2 inches at the bottom. And that's how you can see which way your wall needs to move, okay? Now look at the bubble to where that's plumb right there. That's plumb. And I'm out about an inch or two, maybe an inch and a half to 2 inches. See how much gap I got in there? Go all the way to the bottom tip. Look at that. That's out of plumb. Okay, now come at the top. So this lets me know that off top, I have to, this wall will have to lean to my left. It'll have to lean to my left in order to get it going, getting it true or getting it plumb. Okay. Also, I want to let y'all know these are sensitive instruments. Okay, so don't be throwing your level in the back of the truck and just slanging it down and stuff. You need to put this down gently. Put it down gently because you don't want to damage your valves. Okay, it's really messed up when you go through a whole build or a major construction and then you're working with an inaccurate level. Because there's one thing that people can see. People can see if something is crooked, no matter what type of judgment you got. A lot of people can tell if something's crooked or not. You don't have to be a carpenter for you to tell if something's crooked. Okay, so if you got an inaccurate level and you've been going through and it's been reading that it's zeroed, it's been reading that it's plumb, but at the end when you check your level and you find out, man, the level is accurate, is really inaccurate. Okay, so if you got an inaccurate level, I just showed you a way of how to check it. Throw it away. All right, and be gentle with your level. Okay. All right, so you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become my apprentice, Temple Builder.